Hello, folks. My name is Devontae, and I sacrifice my time so you don't have to. Yes, you can hear the enthusiasm in my voice right now. Here we go again. Another racist allegation. At this point in time, do we just start calling the people who call others racist? Because it does get to a point eventually when you just start saying to yourself that do you just think black people are just weak as fuck? Do you think black people just can't talk for themselves? They can't handle themselves? Are black people in themselves such goddamn pussies that you can't take outright racism and decipher it from just legitimately picking on some fucking immutable characteristic in regards to something that's just legitimately funny? My dude, no one is telling you to sit on the back of the motherfucking bus. No one is telling you to go pick some motherfucking cotton. No one ain't talking about your hair texture, motherfucker. God damn, bro. These motherfuckers right here, my G. All Jim Cornette said was Femi had a weird accent and he didn't like his accent. And now all of a sudden, we are now embroiled in some controversy. Mind you, I don't give a fuck about Jim Cornette. But at the same time, though, what the actual fuck, my G? What the actual fuck? Stop calling everything racist that's not fucking racist. Like, damn, bro, when actual racism occurs, no one's even gonna take your asses seriously. Bro, let me play this clip for you, man. I found a clip that someone expertly took and then made a problem out of. Here's the clip of what Jim Cornette said right here.
So I skipped ahead and Oba opened his mouth and I said, oh, fuck no. God damn it.
What's the problem with him?
I'm looking at this guy. If he could talk like Ernie Ladd and just work a little bit, holy mackerel, you can draw some money with this guy. He opens his mouth. He sounds like Prince Nana. What kind of accent is he? Sound like Eddie Murphy in Coming to America.
It's probably an accent
Can we go to Queens? What the?
It's his accent. What do you want him to do?
I want to know where the fuck he's from, first of all, that he's got that accent. Is that a real accent or is that a put-on accent? If it's put on, he needs to drop it. And
he's from Nigeria.
Now you tell me, did he say anything racist? Did he say anything stupid? He didn't like the man's fucking accent, bro. If you want to call him an uneducated twat, go for it. Say that if you want to. If you want to say, is he really dismissing somebody and their work and how awesome they are because Femi's the fucking shit, he's the fucking man. If you want to say that he's dismissing him over his accent and all this other shit, that he's an idiot, go for it. Go for it. But it's like the word racism, bro. It's such an evil word. And you're taking it and you're just loosely labeling people this, bruh. Whether it's, we just got finished talking about this with Triple H, man. Whether it's Triple H and the whole accusation of him being racist because people don't like the fact that, and they move the goalposts over and over and over again in regards to this man too, man. Because they don't like the fact of how their favorite superstar, who happens to, mind you, it might not even be their favorite superstar. They might just use that person as some type of virtue signaling tool. They don't like the fact how this man's being booked and therefore Triple H is racist. Now all of a sudden, Jim Cornette says he doesn't like this person because of this. And all of a sudden, well, I mean accent, Africa, therefore racism. Man, y'all motherfuckers wouldn't even accept Kofi Kingston as being one of the first black African American champions because he's not from fucking America originally. Get the fuck out of here, bro. The amount of shit that I hear with these double standards, man, the amount of shit that I hear these people talk all the time, how they virtue sitting over every issue as if they actually legitimately give a fuck about it, man. They don't give a fuck about any of these issues. And like I said, if that happens to be the fucking case, if you legitimately give a shit about any of these fucking issues, now you wouldn't be trying to fucking lowbrow people, going to like the easiest thing that you could take out of context and use it for some stupid ass reasoning in regards to aligning people with other people that you know are horrible and deplorable. Let me give you an example right now. Would you legitimately put Jim Cornette in the same category as Richard Spencer? Would you do that? Would you legitimately tell me that Jim Cornette is on par with Southerners back in the 1800s prior to slavery? Would you do that? Huh? Bruh, And the worst part about it too, they know damn well they have this little game that they like to play when it comes to race issues. Well, they'll take a situation right now that they know that they're fucked up in. They know goddamn good and damn well that what they're saying at the moment makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So what they do is they'll use this as a subject, and then when you tell them, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Sit your silly ass down somewhere. They'll go, oh, are you saying he's not a racist? I'm saying, yeah, based off the clip that you're showing me right now, no, he's not a motherfucking racist. And then they go, what about this? 30 years ago, did you hear what he said right here? What about this? 40 years ago, did you hear what he said about this? What about this? Like, come on, my G. Bro, so you just want any excuse to just call the man racist then. Just say that. You don't have a problem with the clip in itself. You just have a problem with the person in itself. And this is your way to remind people, hey, this guy right here, he's saying a bunch of things that I don't find good. And mind you, what he said right here, maybe it's not that racist, but here's a nice little caveat for me to show you the things that he said that were racist in order to actually hold accountable his actions based off of this clip that I'm saying is not racist about him. At some point, bro, can we just start ignoring these people, man? Can we just start ignoring it? And once again, the same shit that I said during the Triple H video. Now, obviously, you got some down bad black people who apparently think that they're victims in every other fucking situation because accountability is like kryptonite to these motherfuckers. But make no mistake about it. The majority of people, once again, because these people have some kind of guilt, they're weird as fuck. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. I said it once and I'll say it again. I think personally, you motherfuckers are just as racist as the people that you're calling out, because I got two things in my mind outside of you consistently thinking that black people are weak as fuck and that we're always victims of something. I hate the fact that you yourself keep projecting some shit that no one else is seeing. Why the fuck are you always the one to see something racist out of a situation that isn't racist? Just like the shit with Brian Zane a couple of months ago when he was highlighting Jim Cornette and the Gorilla and all that other shit with Swerve Strickland. Why the fuck are you the one notating this, homie? I don't see not one black person calling out or even comparing Swerve Strickland to a fucking gorilla. I think people got the context of what Jim Cornette was talking about. Why are you the one going out of your way to make that comparison? Could it be a bit of a projection? You got some insecurities going along, huh? What these motherfuckers have to say, they got some unconscious bias underneath them? Why are you the one highlighting this when no one else is highlighting this? Could it be the fact that you are the one comparing Swerve Strickland to the gorilla? Same thing with this situation right here, bruh. Same thing with the Jim Cornette situation. Why are you making comparisons all of a sudden to this situation versus this situation? But at least with this, within this circumstance right here, why are you highlighting the man's accent as far as being wrong in regards to what you think versus what Jim Cornette thinks? Jim Cornette, mind you, you've seen the clip, right? Motherfucker pointed out Ernie Ladd. Ernie Ladd is black, my dude. Seems like that Jim Cornette has a preference for Southern accents. Seems like Jim Cornette has a preference for something that's a little bit more Americanized. Like I said, if you want to call him ignorant based off of how he looks at things, go be my guest. And even then, who the fuck are you to call someone ignorant based off of their motherfucking preference? I can say the same shit about y'all motherfuckers as far as being ignorant, thinking to yourselves that, oh, well, if you don't like trans people because of this situation right here, then I think that you are transphobic. Can't be the fact that I'm just straight. But apparently, when using that consensus in regards to this right here, then all of a sudden, man, bro, these people are double standards. They have an agenda in their mind as far as what they want to get across. And if you are objecting to the fucking agenda, then by any means necessary, they would do everything to make whatever you were talking about in regards to this current topic, they will make what you say to be irrelevant as shit. That's the kind of game that these people like to play. They like to take whatever you're saying, and mind you, this happens all the time on the opposite end of the fucking progressive sphere. When you're looking at the spectrum and you got progressives all the way over to the left, they will take any and everything that's even to the right of what the fuck their hardcore extreme positions happen to be, and they will make you an outright fucking caricature. They know goddamn well the way you think about the world is nowhere near close to the philosophy of actual racist people, actual people who are bigots, actual people who thrive on prejudice. They know goddamn damn well your stance on an issue has nothing, not even remotely close to the same ideological positions of this person right here. But they will go out of their way to make you look as caricatured as possible just to discredit any argument that you bring up. So even when you have a plausible reasoning as to what you're saying about this situation right here, well, we just labeled you to be this horrible, egregious person by aligning you with this motherfucker right here because of what we thought about you being racist in this situation right here. So therefore, anything that you say going further, even though it has a bunch of merit, and even though the position that I'm currently having at right now has no merit, it's all anecdotal. Everything that I'm saying right now is based off of my own personal experience and feelings with legitimately no facts attached to it. That's gonna mean more compared to what the fuck you're saying factually, because what you're saying factually is coming from the mouth of a bigot. That's how they discredit you. That's the kind of game that they like to play. But don't get it twisted though. Stop for a second. You think I give a fuck about Jim Cornette in regards to this situation right here? Hey man, introducing once again the crocodile, bro. Mr. Crocodile eat my own, bro. This is the position that you take politically, Jim. The people that you allow with on your political spectrum, these are the motherfuckers right here constantly trying to undercut you, trying to cut your legs from underneath you. This is why I keep saying to dumbass people on the progressive side, people who claim to be progressives, who claim to be socialists, and there's no reason why you can't be center on an issue. But understand that the people that you're aligned with on that side, the progressive side, they fucking hate you. Let me just say this outright, bruh. White people out there, Caucasians, Europeans, however you like to refer to yourselves, understand that whatever side you happen to be on when it comes to the left, whether it's from a liberal position or damn sure if it happens to be from a progressive side, the socialist side, the Marxist side, they hate you. They do not believe in meritocracy. They don't believe in your ability to have skill and being able to be put into a position because of skill. They think that you are the same person as your ancestors, if that's even your ancestors, because half the time some of these black people don't even recognize that some of your ancestors were slave owners in themselves. And I ain't just talking about white people from your lineage up in some fucking Alabama area. I'm talking about the black people who enslaved black people back in Africa, who gave other black people to white people to come to America. Always understand that these motherfuckers on the progressive side are not your friends. They will eat you in the quickness. Anything that you call out in regards to their agenda, they will discredit you by calling you racist. Nothing to combat any of the stances in themselves. They don't give a fuck. And I understand. Here's the sad part about it. I know goddamn well most people in the audience who are white, who listen to the progressive side and they want to contribute to this Marxist bullshit. I understand that most of y'all motherfuckers probably feel super uncomfortable having to hear a black person 9 times out of 10 say that you are not worthy, having to hear a black person 9 times out of 10 have to play the same position as the other white person back in the 1950s, discrediting them for be their skin color. Always understand, in the end of the day, they do not like you. They if they can fucking burn you at the stake as a sacrifice to some black support issue nonsense, they would do it in a heartbeat. And it's not just black people. Latinos will do the exact same thing to you on the liberal side. Latinx, whatever the fuck they want to call themselves. They do the same thing already. You see how they treat Jewish people already, right? Treat them as fucking pawns. Tell them that they ancestors and their family in Israel should not matter, and they themselves should support another fucking cause that's trying to kill their people and the other Jewish people who, by the way, 9 times out of 10 aren't even religious. They're not even Orthodox. They'll sit here and take all that shit, but then try to claim Judaism in order to just have some type of oppression points. This shit is just all screwed up, bro. I can go on all day with this nonsense, but it's just another fucking example of Twitter and the internet taking positions, misconstruing it in order to fucking bring up other claims in order to discredit the person who's talking at that moment. Guarantee you half the people who are talking about this happen to be people who side with AEW. And in any way, shape, or form they can make Jim Cornette sound like a racist, that means any position that he talks about in regards to AEW should not be listened to. It should not matter, because this bigot right here, well, are you gonna listen to a bigot? Are you gonna listen to a racist? Are you gonna listen to this person right here? Never mind the facts that he's actually spitting. Fuck the facts that he's spitting. It's what the fuck does he represent? Because these people, in the end of the day, they're all about motherfucking emotions. And the faster you understand this, the quicker you understand this. Not a motherfucker trying to tell you or indoctrinate you to be a conservative. I ain't telling you to come anywhere near the right side of history or whatever the case may be, or any of the fucking stupid ass buzzwords you want to use. What I'm telling you, in the end of the day, is the people that you side with, if you happen to be a Marxist or a progressive, coming from a black person, I'm telling you, you are token. You an idiot, you a loser, you a clown, you a cuck for politics. And you ain't nothing more than a political pawn on this chessboard that we call life. And the minute you run out your usefulness, Old yellow right in the back of the fucking dome. Pop. Because it's convenient for the cause. And guess what? The end game for the convenience in regards to the cause is your death. Ideologically, artificially, or realistically. Understand and open your fucking eyes. You ain't gotta be on my side, but you shouldn't be on their side either. My name is Devontae, and that's all I gotta say about the situation. Nothing racist was said. People who are calling it racist are fucking clowns. Deuces, P. Ice.